Alright, now that we've just had our transient curse wear off, let's redo it and head back in. Most of the ghosts in this area are basically in this building somewhere. In or around this building. Which means I don't want to go in unless I'm pretty sure I'm going to have enough transient curse to make the difference. A whole bunch of them come up through the water, a couple will come through the walls probably. Depending on their mood. Don't want to fall in the water though, doing all this. Probably could just duck in the building. That would be good enough. Ah, okay. They have weird aggro radius. Maybe I'll just challenge them in the building. There should be a whole bunch around here and there. Yeah. Took them a while to arrive, but they're here. Normally when you go in this room you end up sort of semi-surrounded. Yeah, there's that one. Their aggro radius seems to be a bit weaker than it used to be. Yep. Didn't really mean to use another transient curse there. If I even did. And maybe I didn't. This one's a banshee. Kind of important to get rid of her. Although I can't really remember why. I just seem to remember that it was a good idea. These guys can grab you with their claws when they do that reach out move. But for some reason it's not working on me, and I figure that must be because my poise is very high. Sometimes a ghost can annoy you on this ladder too. There's nothing you can do about it. Except just run up until you're out of his range. He shouldn't follow you. They're generally programmed not to go up here, as far as I remember. Because they don't want to mess with Oswald.
Well, this is a surprise.
Whatever this guy's called.
I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings. This is the key to the seal. The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
Well, there's your hint.
Hello there. The key to the seal.
You can break curses. No, he sells transient curses too. Of course he probably would. Resist curse. That's all he's really good for.
Mark my words, the dark wraith, they were never meant.
They have a different take on it. And it's not completely unreasonable, their version of events. Of course, they all tend to be incurably insane, but that's not a problem unique to them, in any sense of the word. I thought there was a gap somewhere around here. Looks like this is completely fenced off. The way to the side of the roof must be elsewhere. Oh, let's explore the rest of this building. Surely there's some more goodies to be found. Hidden away. Fortunately, the ghosts are still on the walls in a big way. Come back here. He's come out of the wall. Right, we're gonna go up. Smack him. There we are. If you have a much longer weapon, you can usually clip them in the walls. I feel like you're just doing what you can with a really short range weapon. You sometimes have to kite them out, or you will never get to them. You stupid ghost, come down here. Yeah, after Anor Londo and that ridiculous power spike I got, this place is now more annoying than actually deadly. It's kind of a shame, because if they could actually hurt me decently, like, this could be a pretty tense part of the game. But I seem to have ruined myself for that much. Should be a few other goodies around. It's the way to the seal, I think. There's another goodie down here that could be through here, I think. Curse bite ring. Because sometimes you need to resist some curses. And that gives you quite a bit of curse resistance. Too bad there's only like 3 places in the game you can actually use curse resistance. It's like, it's so noteworthy a status effect, and yet it's such a limited time only sort of thing to worry about. Okay, so the way to the seal is actually in the second tower, not the first one. So we can go to this one. Although that looks pretty dangerous, doesn't it? Totally not worth it. Can't think why anyone would want green titanite shards when they're down here. Unless you came here like really early in the game. Even then, not really a reward equal to the effort expended to get to it. Before we drain the water, actually no, let's just drain the water. That way, no matter what happens to me, it is done. Okay, not that one. Ah, of course. Key to the seal. Seal is the switch. That's the floodgate. Once the floodgate's open, you can see New Londo for what it is. Shall not question why any group of people decided to build their city in a completely enclosed, floodable cavern. Actually, what kind of view do we have from up here? Pretty wet and pretty creepy. Particularly since I believe there's just... You see all that shining stuff? I believe that's all just dead bodies. Lots and lots of dead bodies. Let's take a... I haven't actually tried this before, but let's maybe take a look. I can't zoom in. Oh well, we'll get a closer look later. This is one creepy place. Anyway, let's go find some of the last items that I didn't pick up. Probably don't need it, but just in case. Stray ghost may still find me here and there. I think most of them are dead though. Well, they are ghosts, of course. But, yeah. I think most of them are gone. There aren't actually that many ghosts in this level. And you generally don't have to worry about dealing with too many of them. Oh, the soul. Let's drop into this room. Back out the front. Yeah, that would be a poor choice, probably. There we go. Now that's the fog door to the Four Kings fight. And if you need to get there in a hurry, I believe you walk through around here somewhere and drop down. That's probably the fastest way to get there, without having to worry about every single enemy on the way to getting there normally. I'm sure we'll have a chance to try that out later. Right now it's a bit more interesting that we've got the lower section open. The elevators should work now. There are all sorts of shortcuts available in this place. I wonder... So dark and dreary and creepy. Ah, yeah, now we got a very good picture of what this place is like. Told you all that shiny stuff was not pleasant. Oh, got ourselves a Dark Wraith. Last, you're going to have to do better than that. He has some pretty good killer moves though, gotta be careful. Even if he's not exactly covering himself with glory at the moment. So yeah, it's like just permanent piles of nasty death. The entire city washed away. Someone really went to town designing this thing. Now, there's not too many ghosts in the lower area, so I won't need as many transient curses, but there are a lot of Dark Wraiths in the lower area. And I'm not sure it's certain, like, how well I'll go at actually defeating them. Turned out rather bad, actually. I'm never one to assume I have great skills. Oh. Oh. Nope. I've done it really bad. I think the order of the day is going to be learn to riposte. I've never really relied on riposting these guys, so truth be told, I don't know how to do it. Their swing set is a complete mystery to me. Still, it's not that far to go. Without the ghosts, there's actually more, and with the water drained. Well, the ghosts are back, but with the water drained, there are other ways to deal with the ghosts. Aside from having to kill them all and just head down the way I was. You can tackle this area in a few ways. Damn it. I really should have got the bonfire at the Darkroot Basin area. That would have actually helped. The Firelink Shrine is the bonfire to use for the Four Kings fight, but the if it's just exploring the area, perhaps the Darkroot Basin bonfire would have been more appropriate now that the floodgate is open. If you happen to be looking for advice in this particular playthrough still, then I really should show it off. One of those things. I never wondered if the guy down here had anything to say about what I just did. Because I tend to ignore him during every playthrough.
What weapons have you... There's nothing. We're both cursed.
Nope.
Come back soon.
You could have something interesting to say at some point. But nope. He's not very interesting. Yeah, the trick here might be attempting to remember what the actual process of getting down was. When you don't want to go down the stairs, there's another way. You can basically ignore the ghosts and throw yourself down a particular platform, but for the moment I'll just kill these ghosts so that they won't bother me while I try and figure it out. Now, what was the way? Over there. Yes, that looks right. Will almost certainly attract a dark wraith living this though. Gotta be here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Hopefully I don't attract two though, because there should be another one nearby somewhere. They're very easy to backstab if they're close to you. And they all drop Titanite chunks, and possibly Titanite slabs, although if you're feeling lucky about that, you're probably delusional. Because that is a very rare drop indeed. Could have sworn there was another Dark Wraith hanging around here though. Yep, there he is. Or at least there's a Dark Wraith. I don't know if it was the one I was thinking of. But he's here. Yeah, don't let that thing connect. It's painful. And unblockable. Pretty fast swing they got there. They just don't have the health though. They actually go down pretty easy. We're just down here anyway. Can't rightfully say I remember the whole place. Ah, I'm back here. Here he comes. Actually, maybe I could see myself riposting in corridors, but at other times I would just swing around them. Their turning circle is bad. Besides which, we have some doings here. Running! Deal with you momentarily. For the moment, let's get out of here. Pull lever. Do not die. Up the elevator. When we finally get up there, we should be right next to a bonfire. Oh, now that I think about it, there was one thing I forgot to grab in the Darkroot Basin, and I should try and get it before I get the key to the downloadable content area, otherwise I might end up getting sucked in against my will. Because the item will be behind the portal, which means it would be inconvenient for the portal to be there. Don't worry, it's a very short trip. The only thing to kill on the way is a couple of blue golems. Colony surprised. Didn't think you would jump at me so easily. But I'm stronger than I used to be. You do not have the power to kill me anymore. Well, they're doing their best though, capitalizing on my carelessness. Let's not make this any slower than it has to be. Last time I merely recalled that I had not picked up Dusk's armor. Should be there now. Yep. Very end. When you get the broken pendant later, this is where the DLC area actually opens up. But until you get the pendant, there's no particular way to see it or open it. And to wait and sit. Yeah, let's not waste time. We have some ruins to bust. which way was the way I need to go? Nope, that's wrong. Perhaps I'll see if I can pick on some dragons this time. Before putting a break in the action again. It seems like it takes me a while to do anything in these playthroughs. I look ridiculous. Some nice statues, actually. Hey, dragon. So I should fight you with a lightning weapon. That would be, unfortunately, this could take a while. We would kind of need a weapon with more hitting power than this. And lightning is a bad hitting, no matter what the source. You can kind of tell that their tracking is nothing special. He's got decent damage resistance, it's not really a problem. If you had a decent weapon, it wouldn't even be an issue. Like, it would be so easy if it counted as a chore. You can get dragon scales off them. It's the only renewable place to get dragon scales that doesn't involve PvPing for them. I would like to get the item in the tower behind those other dragons. I don't know what I'd have to do to get up there though, I've forgotten. I can probably just run past them and go for the ladder, I guess. I miss when they used to fall off so easily. I think they fixed them so that they're not quite so dumb anymore. They used to launch themselves off the cliffs with these jumping attacks, like all the time. That was hilarious. I'm a little glad I can stumble. The lightning weapon would actually be that bad. Let's try it out. Well, it ain't great. Not much worse than the fire weapon, even though it's several tiers above it in damage. But I think this will do. Punching dragons. An elite profession, if there ever was one. Hey, that should be the last of the starter sets of items. Oh. Oh. Dodging to maximize my own damage. I dodged in such a way that the damage was at its peak. tail. Let's see if I can extract myself from this. They're not so diligent that they can chase me in here. Where's that duck? Oh. There he is. I knew he'd come down eventually. He's the more immediate problem. I suggest you pick a different move, buddy. That one's taken. And come on in. That won't help. What are you doing? That's better. Favorite. Oh. Come back here. Thank you. So annoying. Should finish you. Yep. Ooh, dragon scale. Huzzah! I don't think I'll be using the dragon form in this game, but could be funny for unarmed punching builds. Hey, dragons. But I'm going to outmaneuver you. Here's one of the game's more popular items. The red tearstone ring. Best friend of Soul Level 1 playthroughs everywhere. Oh. I wasn't really expecting that. Let's just let them get over themselves. Anyway, at 33 minutes, I think, well, it's 33 minutes to me. We'll see what happens when I actually upload it. But I think we'll be deserving of another break. So I'll see you again next time.